to score after 6.5 minutes, settle the side down. We know Paraguay like to keep the ball, but they've not hurt us at all. I think overall it was just in the last minute they had that shot.
Good to get that early goal for Kevin Doyle.
Oh, fantastic, but that's when you don't want your centre forward in your own box. You know, it was unfortunate, but Kevin Doyle was very brave there going in on it. He knew Santa Cruz was coming back at him, and he knew he was going to go into the post.
Yeah, he took a whack for his troubles, didn't he?
Yeah, well worth it though.
Yeah, absolutely. His first goal in Dublin in 3 years. He enjoyed that one very much. 1-0 became 2-0 later on in the half. Liam Lawrence, and although it got a slight deflection, he doesn't score tap-ins, does he?
No, he doesn't. I thought that was a foul on Kevin Doyle as well, but great strike. I know it takes a little nick there off the defender, but what a great strike. Robbie Keane does well there to let it run past, and normally Robbie would have swiveled and shot himself, but it was good appreciation of his fellow player coming in on it.
In between those two goals, Liam Lawrence was involved again in a penalty appeal for the Republic. What did you make of this? It wasn't given.
Well, I'm very surprised, to be honest with you. You know, anywhere else that's a free kick. It's a definite penalty. I don't know what the referee was thinking. The only thing is he's probably thinking that he's lost the ball, another defender in front of him, but the initial foul stands and a penalty should have been given.
They're playing against the Paraguay side, who we were told had qualified for the World Cup with 2 games to spare. We were expecting quite a bit. What do you think of what you've seen so far? Well,
as I said, they're neat and tidy all over the park, apart from the final third. Their crossing hasn't been great. I think Giovanni Trapattoni would be delighted to see Santa Cruz out in the right wing and the left wing, but he's not down the middle of the park where, you know, he does all his best work. So
they had some half chances in that first half, must be said.
Yeah, but some good defending there. You know, for me, it just goes to show that Santa Cruz has no left peg there. He's on the penalty spot, he's got a free hit at goal, but he decides to set his Santana up, which is a great strike. But you know, I've played with centre forwards who in that position they always take the strike on. This is a great strike, and what a great save. You know, Westwood, I've heard him here all night. He's at the back four, you can hear him all night shouting, get up, get tight. You know, he's keeping them on their toes, and just goes to show what a great level of concentration he's had, because he's had nothing to do all night. And then in the last minute, just before half time, he pulls off that great save.
In for the injured Shay Given. He had one chance and he took it, didn't he, by saving that chance there. What would you expect Trapattoni to do in the second half? We know there's a number of young lads on the bench. Will he use this opportunity with a 2-0 lead?
I think he will. He might give it 5 or 10 minutes, and then I think I'd expect him to make 2 or 3 changes all at once and give them a chance. But we're 2-0 up. You know, it's a friendly game. It's a great time to blood some young players, and you know, in front of your home crowd, and hopefully go on and score a couple more goals.
For Giovanni Trapattoni, though, it'll all
De Silva. Santana. Here's Barrios. And he's marked his international debut with a goal. Lucas Barrios, with the first attempt on target that Paraguay have managed, earns a goal.
Well, it's the first time in the match they've managed to open Ireland up and make a clean chance, and what a good job he made of the finish. Lovely first touches here in the build-up. Barrios, nobody really getting out to him. He's allowed to take 2 touches before he pulls the trigger. And I think if Giovanni Trapattoni has anything to ask about this goal, it's the amount of time he gets to get turned, get his head up and get the shot away in that area of the pitch. Can't quite believe the time he's allowed here, but a very decent finish.
Well, if there is